Minasan konnichiwa, Xbox no Phil Des.
Beyond Duolingo. This is it. Listen, this was the end of the show reveal. This is what we are looking for. Forza Horizon 6. They've got the Colorado. They have got France. They've got Europe. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Pools on the wall. Come on, we better get some of that gameplay. Oh my god. We got Britain. Look at that bus and the Scott train thingamabobber. We've got the... Oh my god. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. We have got Mexico, obviously. Move on. Moving on. And finally, here we freaking go! Japan! Forza Horizon 6 2026. Wishlist now. We're gonna have more details. Oh my god, we got more.
Bringing Japan to life like never before.
Okay.
This has been the most requested location since the very first game.
Obviously.
We can't wait to share more next year. I hope you enjoyed the show. Arigato gozaimashita.
Okay, we've had a lot to talk about because there's a question on my mind straight away, and this one is pretty important. That was the least expected teaser. I thought we were going to see the game. Have they done a stupid little teaser like that before? That felt more Forza Motorsport than Forza Horizon. All right, PlayStation 5 is going to be a question on a lot of y'all's mind. More info is about to come out, but I want to get going and get talking about what we have so far. So stay tuned. But PlayStation 5, do I expect it to come out? Yes, they have mentioned literally that they have broke platform records with Forza Horizon 5 on PlayStation 5. It wouldn't make sense to not release it on PlayStation 5. However, I think it's going to come a little bit later. They didn't show the PlayStation logo at the end of the trailer. A lot of the trailers in the show did show the PS5 logo, which tells me that that's coming a little bit later. I said a little bit before that what they're going to be using this game for is to pull people over for GTA. GTA is a big system seller. So if you say Forza Horizon 6 is coming to Xbox, and that's it for now, and PC obviously, you kind of set the mood, set the tone, and people are going to be locked in on Xbox, and then they're going to start GTA, and if there's no cross-play, whatever, then they're going to be stuck with Xbox. I think it's going to be like an Indiana Jones where it's going to come a little bit later on PlayStation, so like 3 to 6 months later, which is annoying, but I play on PC anyway, so mates, it's time to get a PC, like, or a Steam Deck. That would be a good idea. Shout out to Sid. He found kind of what the location looks to be, and it's supposedly going to be the city of, I'm not even going to pronounce it, but the problem with Forza is they've never done it specifically like that. The likeliness is that they're going to have the setting, of course, and that's something that we kind of saw with, Forza Motorsport, which is what I suggested, that the assets are kind of going to be shared between that map, and it was a starting point. They've never done a location that's exactly kind of positional to reality. They do a kind of mismatch of locations throughout Japan, and the likeliness, based on what we saw in the trailer, as per usual, I don't think we're going to get a properly dense city like we expected. This is actually going to be like that Japanese game we played recently on the channel. This was a location that was like the Japan countryside, which is much more dense. It's kind of like Europe, but Japanese-ified. Everything's kind of densely packed. But not focusing on the city, I think, would be a huge miss. Or a city, and that was a big complaint with Forza Horizon 5. So I really hope we see a proper city, because even this game had a built-up city in the map. It was not fantastic, but this is something that people have been asking about. If people really have been asking for Japan for so long, you would think they'll probably listen to that request as well. Okay, haven't we got any more info yet? Yep, I called it. Discover the breathtaking landscapes of Japan become a racing legend in the Horizon Festival. Forza Horizon 6 will launch on Xbox Series X, S, PC in 2026, and PlayStation 5 post-launch. What did I tell you? That's confirmed it right there. With the excitement of this franchise on other platforms, we've also got Playground Games and Turn 10 working to bring together FH6 for PlayStation 5 post-launch. We're excited for you to experience it, and we can't wait to show you more details for Forza Horizon 6 early next year. Stay tuned. In the meantime, you can wishlist it on Steam. The Steam page is still not working. Come on, drop the page. Come on. So this is pretty funny. A little bit earlier today, you may have noticed that Forza Horizon 6 leaked. It was leaked by themselves through an ad campaign through Meta. So the Facebook and the Instagrams, you may have seen it. I shared it. If you didn't, you should follow me because you would have known it I added a little bit earlier. Or subscribe to the channel because I shared it on this page here as well. Very interesting. But anyway, we saw the end clip and it suggested Japan. That I'm excited. I'm excited, but I'm also, like a lot of people, a little bit nervous because their map design has never been a massive strong point. That's fine. The maps look stunning, so they're going to do a great job there. But this is, again, worth letting you know they are going to be using the new Forza engine. This is going to be hit or miss. They've had time to hone in and solve a lot of the problems they had with Forza Motorsport. But I'm still a little bit nervous, considering it did take them a pretty long time to kind of get in with the flow of it, and it was very bare when it came to content. So, a little bit worried there. But I think the excitement trumps it. Yep, Forza Horizon 6, Xbox Play Anywhere. It doesn't really say anything else on here. That's really annoying. I was expecting some like extra details. Usually you can go on the page and find these extra little snippets, but hey, maybe on the Steam page? Still not there. We've got a nice big article from Xbox Wire revealing even more details. Japan has a unique culture, cars, music, fashion. It's perfect for the next Horizon setting. As any Horizon title, we'll make sure that we do the country justice. Very excited about that. This is also the first Xbox game that's not on the old Xboxes. The first Forza game, not the first Xbox game. But that means that the tech is, well, I guess Forza Horizon. The tech is going to hopefully be utilized. The size of the map could be bigger than ever. These are details we've yet to find out. As kind of predicted, for instance, the Forza Horizon 5 Hot Wheels DLC helped us develop the elevated roads of Tokyo City in FH6. Hold the phone! Bro, this city, this, you know, not a massive city. That's it, we got Tokyo? What the frick? All right, as I said, they don't do the area that is as expected. They just kind of build and place and kind of make a mishmash. If you play Forza Horizon 4 in the UK, have you played any of the locations other than that of like Colorado, I guess? No, even that's probably mishmash, but they tend to just plaster the maps together. But Tokyo, what the frick? Okay, they are properly flexing that new Xbox muscle. That's for sure. Holy crap. There you go. As I said, it's never a one-to-one chunk of the real world, a blend of locations. While the teaser shows us Mount Fuji, its surroundings, where else will Playground pull from. We're not announcing too much detail yet, but we're excited. Okay, Tokyo City. From the neon lights and towering building Tokyo City, one of the most detailed environments to date. Japanese natural beauty and rural mountain locations. I think players were blown away with the world of Japan that we have built. Now you need to redo the UK, because you did us dirty, okay? You know you did. How will it reflect Japanese culture? Well, we can't reveal any specifics quite yet. Fair. We will, of course, be following the footsteps of FH5, delivering a broad range of cars that players will love. Japan, of course, has a unique car culture of its own, and we're excited to have the opportunity to explore that in the game. It sounds like, once again, it's kind of going to be just a mash of stuff, and they lightly touched on the culture of Mexico. I think there was like one car, and like, that was basically what they've got. They've once again got someone in to kind of reflect the culture. So expect Forza Horizon 5, hopefully with a little bit more depth, a little bit more, because they've had so long to be building this game compared to the last one. But Japan. Place Japan. There's mentioning of K cars, precision, motorsport, drifting, passion for customization, welcoming levels of enthusiasm and knowledge. That sounds pretty good to me. Seasonal changes are once again back, and they're going to be more drastic in a place like Japan. And they're revealing more in early 2026. Right, that's a lot of info to digest. Quite a significant amount. I was hoping we would see a car or something. The trailer doesn't really suggest anything I don't think that we have missed. I think it's pretty straightforward. It's pretty basic. It kind of gives the same as Forza Motorsport's reveal, where they had the command base and things like that, which ended up not being in the game whatsoever. That was just trailer stuff. So this could be a little bit different, because that was, of course, when they ran into issues and they rebuilt the game as supposedly based on leaks and such. So that could very much be like our garage location, or one of, which is pretty exciting. But early 2026, that still suggests to me, I am very much expecting this game to try and kind of take from that GTA boost. They want to get people locked in, and then imagine Microsoft goes, oh yeah, GTA is going to be on Game Pass. Like, I know it's kind of crazy to think about, but think of like the money they've been throwing at things like this. Would it be so insane to think? Or at least some like exclusive stuff, like you get GTA Plus included in it? But the reality is Forza Horizon 6 is going to Japan. We're going to have beautiful mountains, beautiful city, beautiful countryside coming to PlayStation 5 a little bit later than it is on the Xbox, but that was to be expected, as I said. You know, figured this thing out. Here it is on Steam. Please ignore the date. I know there's always people like, oh my god, it's coming on 31st of December. It's not. That's not when it's going to come out. There is literally nothing else. So, that's great. I'm still holding on a release before GTA. I am. I know it sounds crazy, but if not, it will be around GTA. I've got the feeling they're going to be using it for this instance. But announcing it before GTA alone is a massive part in doing that. Anyway, that's Forza Horizon 6 is coming. It's next year. It's finally we got a damn racing game. We've been starving over here, ladies and gentlemen. You know, you're in the place to be for the totally honest opinions on how I feel about the game. They've had long enough. They hopefully have cooked. I'll see you in the next one.